If you just now tuning in, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell. GMS fam, the green room. Let's talk about it. Yo, the green room. What's going on, y'all? Happy Wednesday. We back. We are back. Happy Wednesday. Shout out everybody in the chat. What's going on? JR, Arias, King, Lukey, Toke, Chance podcast in the city. Hailing from the city of Arkansas. That's what I meant to say. You know, you just saw the smoke dispersing. I'm a little bit up there in the sky. But we all right, baby. What's going on, man? Train 979, what's going on, my G Eternal Umbra? Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. We got some stuff to talk about today. There's a few things I got on my mind. One thing I got to take some special time for, man, because if it wasn't for this conglomerate, there would be no GMS. Earth Angel Fate, what's going on? Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Much love to everybody, the GMS fam, man. Look, let's get to it, man. Let's just get to it without further ado. I got to start with this. Then we're going to get into the bullshit later. We're going to talk about, you know, Will's apology, Chris' apology, all the people that had their 2 cents to say in it. You know what I'm saying? There's a few things that happened due to this smack heard across the world, but we'll get to that bullshit later, man. Let's talk about this, man. Oh, my guy Joshua said he brought pizza. I'm down with it, brother. I'm down with it. What up, Black Hippie Ricky? Now, I know a lot of y'all are familiar with Taylor Gang, Wiz Khalifa's conglomerate, and how much they have pretty much inspired a generation of cool-ass stoners, man. And I happen to be a product of that myself. Wiz Khalifa and the people that he has brought up under him have, you know, inspired a lot of people. And he dropped a documentary, Still Rolling Papers, that is on his YouTube right now. It was very, very dope to see. And to be honest, man, it's like, I really, like I said, it wouldn't be no GMS, like the name GMS, if it wasn't for a Taylor Gang or a Jet Life. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Spitter. The thing is, man, looking at somebody's work ethic and seeing how they move out here and seeing how they progress in the game, especially in the same place or in the same spot, you know what I'm saying, that you're trying to, you know, achieve as well. it's inspirational to me. I'm never the one to hate. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate on people. When I see somebody's success, it empowers me. It's an influence to me in a good way. It inspires me. And I think those group of guys went and did something different. You know, Wiz is one of those people that, you know, he set the trends. You know what I'm saying? From the style, from, you know what I'm saying? From the smoke culture to even the day-to-days. From people that don't even know about the day-to-days. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised you wouldn't. But, you know, he basically followed, like, he had a camera rolling from the time he was, you know, just starting out all the way up until now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I seen it too, Black Hippie. I ignored it because I knew you fucked up. Yeah, exactly. It means you can too, man. It means you can achieve, especially when they're giving you the blueprint. That's one thing people need to understand. He was given a blueprint to other up and coming artists with doing the day-to-days and, you know, recording his daily, you know, going to shows or going to the studio or even just at the crib plotting or being around the homies and just hearing like the dialogue amongst them and shit like that. And I was one of those people that followed what they were doing as a conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? I never really looked at the main guy, you know, AKA Wiz, and been like, yeah, you know, that's Taylor Gang. That's it. That's the crew. Like a lot of, you know, people do. You know, I looked at everybody that was a part of this shit. It was a conglomerate. That's another thing I want people to understand. When you start to build a company or a project or a brand, it takes a team. It takes a squad. And they got to be in for the same goal. You know what I'm saying? If you got a head honcho that can push all this shit forward, all you have to do is get behind that. And the money will come in. Your dreams will be fulfilled. It's all about how you trust the process, man. And he has really put a lot of people in positions to win. You know, he's never been selfish. And I'm also glad that he fucking met Currency. Because if it wasn't for Currency, there would be no rolling papers. Wiz would not be smoking joints like this. Currency is the reason why Wiz Khalifa smokes joints today. And that is a fact. Matter of fact, Wiz and Currency is the reason why I smoke joints today. I probably still be smoking blunts, but I smoke joints because those guys really push that culture forward. Now, in this documentary, it's like a lot of compiled, you know, footage from all the day-to-days and, you know, different exclusive things and them talking, you know, behind the scenes and, you know, them having interviews and speaking on the journey and shit. I remember one time, you know, just through his whole journey, him doing his first, you know, real tour bus tour, going around the country performing and shit. This man, at one point, I believe, had $500,000 in cash just under the bus. You know what I'm saying? In 2010, rolling around doing the Wake and Bacon tour. Matter of fact, shout out to Breeze. That's Wiz's bodyguard, and shout out to Will. That's Wiz's manager, man. I got to meet them after a failed attempt. He said, y'all are peer pressured into it. Yeah, man. Blunts make your back hurt, fam. Blunts make your back hurt. They are not good for you. I'm here to tell you, blunts are not good for you. And I'm going to tell you why. Shout out to Currency. Is another quote for him. For one, there's a Surgeon General warning on the back of blunts. There's no Surgeon General warning on the back of papers. Boom. Also, you spend $2 for 32 chances to get that roll right, opposed to $2 now. It ain't really $1 anywhere, really. $1.99 to get 2 blunts, aka 2 chances. That's enough right there. If you really a smoker, you pay $2 for 32 sheets. That's all you need. And it don't just come in one size, man. They got the king size, nigga. They got all types of shit, man. Just fucking smoke the papers, man. I'm here to advocate that shit as well. That was like a light bulb went in my head. He's like, $2 for 32 sheets. God damn. God damn. Me too, Eternal. Black and Miles was a what you call it, a sick pleasure for me. It was, what do those call it? Something pleasure. It was one of those things where you just like, I'll smoke them every once in a while. Just a guilty pleasure. That's what it is. But anyway, let's keep going. I met Breeze and Will outside of First Avenue, the legendary First Avenue venue during the Wake and Bacon tour, because we had to drive down there after trying to go to the meet and greet. Now, he had a meet and greet, Wiz did, at a local shop called Fifth Element in Uptown Minneapolis, and it was like first come, first serve. Everybody just pull up and get a chance to meet him, whatever, get some shit signed. And I was telling my homeboy who was driving at the time, like, bro, we got to get down there at a certain time. I know it's finna be packed. And he was like dealing with some bullshit with his girl, crying, all this other fuck shit. I'm like, nigga, I'm about to take your car, fam, nigga. You about to mess up my own. And then on top of that, I'm rapping at the time. So let me tell y'all this. I'm rapping. This is 2010. I'm a big Wiz Khalifa fan, Taylor Gang fan. I'm waking up every morning. And this is a testament to who I am today, and how I really put in time and effort on the shit that I love, and I go hard for this shit. I woke up every morning early as fuck to go on each producer that produced Wiz's music. Sledgerin, Cardo, ID Labs, Johnny Giuliano, all them motherfuckers. I went on all they SoundClick, because it wasn't SoundCloud, it was SoundClick. I went on all their pages to where they beats was, where they were selling beats, and I just play their beats and just write. Just write, bro. I'd write whole songs to these beats. I had a BlackBerry full of, like, I'm telling you, like well over 80 songs in a BlackBerry. Just 80 songs, full songs, 3 verses, 2 choruses, maybe a bridge, I don't know. But I was like trying to practice how to get better at writing and get better at my forming and my cadence. You know what I'm saying? How I rap to shit. Like, they indirectly helped me a lot. So that was like in itself was something that I felt like I had a chance to say to a motherfucker right to their face. And as soon as this, I'm telling you, bro, we get down there, there's a long ass line. I'm like, bro, I knew we should have got here earlier, but I was like, fuck it, let's just get in line. We got in line. We sitting there, nigga. We was in line for like, I don't know, probably like an hour. And then as soon as we got up to the door, I'm telling you, we got up to the door, and I see this nigga Wiz stand up and turn, and they just start walking out the back. And they said, all right, you guys, meet and greet is over. I was like, you son of a bitch. I wanted to wring him by his little mayonnaise neck and drag him down the street. I was so mad, bro. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We know them niggas finna go down the First Ave. We don't need to be at a meet and greet, nigga. We pull up there. I already know it ain't gonna be a lot of people out there. Let's just pull up there. But yeah, we pulled up to the venue, and that's when we met his manager and his bodyguard and shit. And they were cool as fuck. You know, we got to take pictures with him and shit. But like I said, I was a heavy Taylor Gang fan. Like, I fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I won't see the people that I've been watching, like a Breeze or like a Will, and not be like, yo, what's up? Like, these are all people part of the conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? And just to watch the growth, like I said, being a trendsetter, somebody who had, nigga, half the country putting yellow patches in their fucking hair and they afros and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you can honestly say Wiz is one of the most influential artists of the decade. Top tier with every single other artist out here, of the Drakes and Lil Waynes and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as influential. Snoop Dogg said Wiz is Snoop Dogg reincarnated. Out of Snoop's mouth. Not anybody else. Out of Snoop's mouth. And when you get that stamp, especially being somebody who's considered one of the weed guys in the game, that's a heavy title to carry. Because everybody loves Snoop. And I think Wiz is on the same track as that, man. I don't really see too many people that don't like Wiz. Like, you can say you don't like his music, but I don't see too many people that say they don't like Wiz, like, as a person. Like, I don't think Wiz has ever done any fuck shit at all in the industry, period. Like, even when he got into it with Kanye, like, people weren't looking at Kanye at the time like they do now. People loved Kanye at that time, but when he tried to go at Wiz, everybody was like, nigga, you lame for that. You lame as fuck for that. Wiz don't bother nobody, nigga. You came out swinging because he out here having a baby with Amber Rose and shit. But you got to give props where props is due, man. And those guys put in a lot of work. You know, I want to give another shout out to DJ Bonix, man. That's Wiz's tour DJ, man. Back in 2010 when they said, yo, we got Wiz's first, when he signed to Atlantic Records, and they was like, yo, we got your first tour bus tour around the country, man. And they needed a DJ, and they picked up DJ Bonix, and he been with them ever since, man. And, you know, they was just out in Dubai, they just doing all this shit, being in the documentary and shit. And I, you know, had a chance to you know, interview Bonix, you know, early on during last year. And it was really dope, man. And, you know, just to give me the chance to interview him and talk to him about, you know, his journey and how he's coming up and different things like that. So I got a big respect for those guys, man. Shout out to DJ Bonix. Shout out to Taylor Gang as a whole, man. And I just want to talk to y'all about that, get that shit, you know, rolling out the way. Y'all know what we do here at GMS, man. We keep that smoke going. Now let's get to the other shit, man. We got to talk about this. Will Smith, he has apologized, man. He said, Wiz, I'm gonna go smoke on this KK. I forgot about that, bro. I forgot about that. Yeah, Kanye took what he tweeted out of context. When Wiz said KK, everybody knew he was talking about Khalifa Kush, but it just so happened to be the initials of Kim Kardashian. So Kanye snapped the fuck out like an idiot. That was funny, man. That shit was funny as hell. But now, Will Smith and Chris Rock released statements, apologies, if you will. And this is what it read. We have Will's apology here. I'm going to read his first. Will said, violence in all of its form is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. Did ya? Did you now? You reacted emotionally, huh? Is that what they've been calling Will a simp? I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I'm embarrassed, and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. I would like to also apologize to the Academy and the producers. Had to put a cough drop in my mouth. Got a tickle in my throat, motherfucker. Pause. All the attendees and everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to the Williams family and the King Richards family. I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I am a work in progress. Sincerely, Will. Now, a lot of people try to take this and be like, you should apologize to Chris when you was on stage accepting your award. But honestly, how many of y'all would apologize to the motherfucker you just got done smacking like literally 30 minutes ago? You probably still heated in that moment, you know what I'm saying? You probably need time to calm down. You probably need a little bit of time to calm down, all right? And I get it. I get it. The jokes don't stop. And like I said before, this was bigger than Chris Rock. This was bigger than him slapping Chris Rock. This was him trying to smack everybody on the internet who had something to say about him being a cuck, him being a simp, his wife cheating on him, all types of shit. But we're going to get to the people that had something to say in a minute, because some motherfuckers was going hard. And one comedian, because like, look, what he did, especially, I said this the first night, him going up and smacking Chris Rock, like, the comedy community is so tight-knit and such a brotherhood, even though there's a lot of like beef and mistrust within that community, within other comedians and shit. They're so tight-knit, like they will come to each other's defense when something like this happens. Now, there's some comedians that are making jokes, There are some comedians that are just showing their pure hate. I'm gonna show you in a second, but let's read Chris Rock's statement that he released. Chris Rock said, "As a comedian, it can be difficult to understand which lines are to be crossed and which ones aren't. Last night, I crossed a line that I shouldn't have and paid the enormous price of my reputation as a renowned comedian. Comedy is never about poking fun at or making light of people with major ordeals happening in their lives. Comedy is about using real life circumstances to create laughter and bring light to an otherwise dark world. With that said, I sincerely apologize to my friends Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith, and the rest of the Smith family for the disrespect and disregard I displayed, which was unfortunately broadcast for the world to see. I hope that with time, forgiveness can come of this situation and we can all be better, more considerate people in the end." Now, I got to be honest, man. I feel bad for Chris Rock. I do. I watched the video of that man's aftershock of that smack, and it looked like he was a kid at school who just got done like getting bullied, and everybody was just like going along with the day. And he just had to like, nigga, I don't know. He had to eat it up. He had to eat that slap. He says, "Is this the fake apology?" Nah, I don't think, that wasn't a fake apology. That was his. Let's see. Jim Carrey talked big shit, but he literally sexually assaulted. Ooh. Damn. Eternal said, "By the way, no black comedian would have had the guts to make fun of a white woman suffering from alopecia or anything else." Yeah, so when people say he wouldn't have did it to a white man, it wasn't a white man that said it. Let's look at the facts. It wasn't a white man that said it. It was a black guy that said it. And then to continue to bring race into it, man, I just have to simply say this, because people keep saying that it makes black people look bad, and that's why white people be looking at it, da-da-da-da. How many white people or any other race besides black people, whenever violence happens, period, say this makes us look bad as a race? How many? It's just us. It's just us talking, because we have been trained to feel like we are the most violent motherfuckers on earth. Ty Ward said, "Yes, this is the fake one. His team said he didn't release anything yet." Oh, well, that was a fake one. That was a pretty good well put together statement. I think that was a pretty well put together statement. They should probably use that one, you know? They should probably use that one. And it's funny because if that's a fake statement, you know, sometimes people like to make fake statements and make them like parodies and make them, you know, clearly a fake statement. That one didn't look fake to me. I don't know who put that together. It just was like, let me just help out Chris real quick. Like, who did that online? That's crazy. Let me just help out Chris real quick. Let me type this up and that's fucking crazy. But let's get to this guy, man. Comedian Tom Segura. You guys know who Tom Segura is? What up, Kid at Heart? What's going on, Black Man America? Brim Dog in the building. I see y'all. Y'all know Tom Segura, comedian? Now let me know if this is Tom Segura being a hater and being and trying to throw venom, or is this him being a comedian? Okay? Because I'm having a hard time to decipher this. And I like Tom Segura. I like Tom Segura. A lot of people think he's just a white guy, but he's Mexican as well. I think he's a Mexican guy as well. I don't think a lot of people know that, but he's Mexican. Black Hippie said, here's the part nobody else is mentioning. Those award shows have writers. A group of people sat together and decided that joke was okay. Yes, that is another thing. Imagine being the writer. Imagine being the writer of that joke and having to see the nigga that you had tell it get smacked. And now he has to face public embarrassment for years. Not even just weeks or months, for years. They gonna talk about this forever. And you set that up. He's probably happy. Like, yeah, I did something cool. I caused a viral moment. My joke. My joke made Will Smith smack Chris Rock. Like, he's probably happy as fuck. Yeah, Tom Segura, he's fucking crazy. Eternal said, black people love taking on the wrongs of any and every black person who did something wrong as if we're a monolith. Exactly. Black man said, Will Smith should buy a ticket to every one of those white comedian shows and announce that he's coming. A lot of them, well, here's another thing. A lot of these motherfuckers are saying, I hit back. Cedric was saying it. Tom said it. Matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all. Fuck it. I'm going to show you. So the Academy first posted, the Academy does not condone violence of any form. Tonight, we are delighted to celebrate our 90, blah, 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 blah. Tom retweeted and said, LOL, you fully endorsed it. Fuck Will Smith. That was his first one. He said, fuck Will Smith. Okay? Then the next tweet, he said, fuck Will Smith's candy ass smacking a dude 4 inches shorter and 50 pounds lighter. He's just in his feelings because his bald-headed bitch been fucking around on him for years and he takes it. We all know who he wishes he could slap. And then, of course, Black Twitter came up and said, a white man should not be speaking like this. He said, LOL, chupa me la pinga. AKA speaking Spanish. And then somebody was like, white comedians jumping out heavy with the racism today. It's fucking nuts. He said, where's the racism? This is about a comedian and a bitch. I'm just repeating what Tom Segura is saying, YouTube, don't get mad. He also said, the bitch been bald. Jokes about it or her are fine. It was tame as fuck. You super sensitive about it? Buy a fucking wig. Damn, Tom? What the fuck, Tom? Then he goes, lots of sensitive folks in my mentions. I like to remind you all to suck my D. It's a little sensitive too. Then he hopped off the plane and said this.
What's up, you dusty bald-headed bitches? We're in New York. Bunch of shows this week. They're sold out. It's gonna be fun. I got a big surprise for you. If you come to the show, you don't have to laugh. But if you come on stage, I will slap the fucking shit out of you and the bitch you brought. Believe that.
Damn. Now, for those that didn't catch the audio, he said, what's up, you dusty bald-headed bitches? I will be in so-and-so tonight, and if you feel, he said, you don't have to laugh, but if you feel like coming on stage, I will slap the dog shit out of you and the bitch you came with. So, shit. And this is the stance, and here's the thing, like I said, the comedy community is very tight-knit, and they will back each other when the outsider comes in to do something to violate what they feel violates their community and their brotherhood. Tom Segura felt the need to go super hard on Jada. Now, people had a problem with him and the way he was calling Jada a bitch, calling her bald-headed, you know, saying that was racist and whatnot, but Jada is bald-headed. Regardless if she has alopecia or not, she's bald-headed. So it's not like she had a full head of hair and he's calling her bald-headed. Now, I think that would kind of be, you know, a little tad bit racist, you know, little racial undertones, you know. But she's bald-headed. Whether she's a bitch is subjective. That's for whoever to their opinion. But hey, what can you do? Will set look, man. Will set himself up for this. When he went on stage, when he let his emotions take over, and he went on stage and smacked Chris, he opened up the floodgates. I know some of y'all saw that clip I posted of Andrew Schultz. He went crazy. Andrew went in with the jokes. I will play it again, but y'all just gonna have to watch it on my channel. Cause he went in. And that's what you subject yourself to. Even like my man said earlier, Jim Carrey got in it talking about some shit. All these people having something to say. Shannon Sharp. Everybody has some weird shit to say. when it came to this, like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, man. I know you got knee aches right now, man. You worried about what the fuck looks bad on black people, man. Sit your tall ass down. With all due respect, legend, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, if you don't sit your bad knee having ass down, this nigga is a Muslim praying mantis. Shout out to my nation brothers and sisters. But God, man, y'all taking this race shit and forming it in every instance just to have a talking point, just so you can have some shit go viral, have a talking piece for people to come and be like, oh yes, he makes so much sense, and having more white people reinforce a stereotype that we are a monolith. Do y'all remember like a few months ago on the red carpet when this nigga, what's his name, Conor McGregor, went after Machine Gun Kelly, trying to fight him, try throwing shit, all types of shit, caused chaos on the red carpet. How many white people you think came out and said what Conor McGregor did was so atrocious and it was so sickening and it just looked so bad in the white community? Get the fuck out of here. What are we talking about? That shit it irks me, man. They also got what's his name? Or what's her name? Zoe Kravitz about the paint. See, this is another thing. Shout out to Binky. She came up with this. Or not came up with it, but she mentioned it and made me remember that word fits it so well. But people on social media are so fickle. Fickle. Just last week, Zoe Kravitz was hot shit. Catwoman, oh man, she's in the new Batman. Oh, Zoe Kravitz, you can have all my kids. Oh my God, I would die for Zoe Kravitz. Zoe Kravitz is a goddess. She's a queen. Now all of a sudden, she out the paint because she went and tweeted or put something on Instagram about the Oscars and basically shading the Oscars and shading Will. Now all of a sudden, y'all pulling up shit from back in the day when she was talking about how she pulled up to a 14-year-old Jaden Smith. Yeah. Now they want to call her out for being a predator. Where was that energy when she was doing all this great shit and y'all was upping her on the fucking internet? And she was a goddess and she was a queen and she couldn't do no wrong. And if I got smacked in front of Zoe Kravitz, I'd end my life. You big stan ass weird motherfuckers on the internet, I tell you, fickle. I don't understand it, but that's how the internet works. But you know what really sliced the air with this one? You know what really cut deep with this situation? You know what really slashed the conversation in half? I'll show you. O.J. Simpson had something to say about this situation, and I want y'all to hear what he had to say. Listen to this.
Hey, Twitter world is yours truly. I just had to run to a quiet spot. I'm here on that other coast, and it's beautiful. Now, I got here thinking spring break was over and I would come and get behind it, but evidently places like Delaware, University of Delaware and stuff, they do late spring break, and they chased me. I finally got to a place that it's a little quiet. Now, I thought the question I would be getting all day would be the question about the overtime rule of the NFL. Well, I don't totally agree with it because I wish they would have done it like they do college, where both teams get the ball from like the 30-yard in and go in. But anything is better than what happened last year, to not see Josh Allen have an opportunity.
What am I watching? I'm watching the wrong video. Where's the Will Smith video? Where's the Will Smith video? I'm watching this nigga talk about football, man. God damn. I done got the wrong OJ video, man. Where's his video on Will Smith? Where is it? What do you have to say? What did OJ say? We got to find it. Let me see if this is it. Let's see if this is it, guys. Sorry for the skippers. Let me make this right. Oh, I guess he didn't have a video. I guess he just said Will was wrong. I thought this nigga went on his Twitter and was saying some goofy shit. I didn't see the video. I just know this nigga said, they said he made a statement. Hey, you know what? Let me say this. This may be controversial, but good for OJ. Good for OJ Simpson. He was a part of one of the most notorious cases of all time. He has been looked at as a murderer for most of his life. OJ Simpson on a daily gets on his Twitter to talk about sports, and his mentions are full of people making stab jokes and making knife jokes. But he continues to go about his life every day. That shit, he done been locked up. They done tried to get that man fucked up for years, and OJ has just said, fuck it, I am going to live my life. Good for you, OJ. Good for you, OJ. Whether you did it or not, good for you, OJ. You gonna live your life, and you gonna stay away from the bullshit. You gotta do what you gotta do, my man. Orenthal. Nigga's name is Orenthal. Spell Orenthal. Don't go to Google. Somebody spell Orenthal right now. If you spell it right, just let me see. Don't go to Google. I know one of y'all motherfuckers gonna cheat and try to go to Google. Don't go to Google. Spell it right now. As soon as you hear me say it, try to spell Orenthal. Hello, Twitter world. Now, I've got to say that the Buffalo Bills have been really, they've been throwing off the game lately. I don't know what it is. I think their quarterback has a lot of work to do. The defense hasn't been having a good run. I think they might be shit out of luck. I think that's what it is. Stab you later. Y'all know how to spell this nigga's name? Blasphemy. Yeah, I know y'all cheated. I know some of y'all cheated. Nah, don't play me. I know some of y'all cheated. Y'all left and y'all came back. Don't you play me. Old face overhaul Orenthal. Old ball Simpson. Keep OJ's name out your fucking mouth. Hey, man. Look, I got something else to bring up, because we got to talk about this. Binky, I got a video for you to break down as well. Here we go. Blac Chyna, y'all know who Blac Chyna is, the biggest made up from the plastic surgeon having ass individual you ever seen in your life. Always controversy, always toxic, always just nasty, mean, and ugh. Blac Chyna. Every time I hear Blac Chyna's name, I see a little bit of the devil. I can't lie. Now, Blac Chyna went on her Twitter thinking that she had a statement to make. Like she was about to be like, oh, I'm a strong woman and I do what I can to take care of my kids as a single mother with no support. Right? Nah, nigga. Her baby daddies didn't let that happen. Now, Blac Chyna said, yesterday I had to give up 3 of my cars for my reasons, morals, beliefs, being a single mother with no support. I'm a mama. Single, no support or child support. Insinuating that she doesn't get help from the dads. Well, seems like that was all cap, because first Rob Kardashian, one of her baby dads, commented on the post and said, I pay $37K a year for my daughter's school. I handle every single medical expense. I pay for all her extracurricular activities. I have my daughter from Tuesday to Saturday. Why would I pay child support? It didn't stop there, because Tyga posted on the same shit and said, I pay $40K a year for my son's school and he lives with me Monday through Saturday. Why would I pay child support? Seems like you got yourself in a pickle, Blac Chyna. Seems like these guys are taking care of their kids more than you, while you sit up here trying to look like a single mother who is doing what you can to try to make ends meet. Thought you had an OnlyFans. What happened to that? Thought you was doing reality TV. What happened to that? Getting big, stupid, dumbass houses and paying for all these luxury ass cars when you really don't have a talent. What talent does Blac Chyna have? Any motherfucker can go out there and build a body and get some buzz and show off and make money on OnlyFans. But how long is that gonna last when the buzz dies down, because everybody else out there is like you? You are a dime a dozen. What can you do? What are you doing outside of this? Having to sell your cars so that you can make ends meet is a fucking smart thing to do when you are living beyond your means. You don't need that big ass house when you are struggling. You don't need that Rolls Royce when you're struggling. Now, what fucks me up is the fact that she's out here talking about she's single, no support, child support to motherfuckers that keep the kids more than you do. Tuesday through Saturday seems longer than Sunday and Monday. Those 2 days, motherfucker. Monday through Saturday seems way longer than just Sunday. 1 day out the week, motherfucker. Where is the single where's the single mother at? You basically a babysitter. You are basically a babysitter. So where is this coming from? Then Tyga replied to Rob. He said, $37K a year, man. You need to introduce me to your plug. Nigga, I'm paying $40K. You paying 37. I want that extra $3,000. Fuck all that. I'm tired of coming out here saying what the fuck is what the fuck is a Tyga song? Nigga, you got so many fucking songs. When you give a inexperienced baby lots of money. Look, man, I don't have no sympathy for Blac Chyna when it comes to this, because you have notoriety, you have a fan base, you can make some money. A lot of these people have pride, and a lot of these people want to still look like they got it like that. And what she did was just expose her situation in the wrong way. Also, let me just say this. Blac Chyna, if you would treat the fathers of your children much better. See, when you're on a high horse and you got the money, you know what I'm saying? Like when you have the millions and you have everybody paying attention to you and you think that this shit ain't gonna go nowhere, you get arrogant. You get cocky. You spaz the fuck out. You act like you don't need motherfuckers, right? No. Because see, Tyga actually has collateral in the game. Tyga can actually go out and make, I don't know how many, tens of thousands of dollars for one show. I wouldn't be surprised if Tyga makes 6 figures a show, almost 6 figures a show, just for the shit that he does. He still does festivals, all that shit. Rob Kardashian, well, he's part of the Kardashian family. He's never gonna be broke. You, on the other hand, Blac Chyna, I don't know. Seems like you had to sell a couple cars. Time to humble yourself and stop using everybody else as an excuse. This goes for all the bitter baby moms out there. Don't use that man as an excuse, especially when he is out here doing his part. Motherfuckers feel like they can get kids, get on child support, and just stop doing shit for themselves. Fuck that. It's a learning lesson. You have learned the hard way. Sell them cars, sell that house. Do something to make you and your kid. If it's really about you and your kids and you really out here trying to push this, I'm a mama, I'm a single mom, and I'm doing what I can, do what you can then. Don't bring up no support, because clearly motherfuckers can come out here and check you like this. It's raggedy. It's raggedy business. Shit is raggedy business. And I don't support that type of shit. Also, I just want to say that if anybody out there is dealing with any bitter baby mama drama or baby daddy drama, let that motherfucker talk themselves till they get sick. It don't matter what they say to you. It don't matter how none of that. Make them motherfuckers talk themselves deaf to where they can't even hear their own motherfucking words. It is not worth putting your energy into that shit, man. It'll bring you the fuck down. Bitterness, man. How y'all feeling today, by the way, man? Let me do a quick check, man. How y'all feeling today? Let me know. How y'all feel today? We almost to the weekend. It's spring break. It's spring break right now. Actually, my daughter just got on spring break, so we good. We finna really plot this spring break, man. I got some shit coming for y'all. New music. Got my DJ shit popping off this spring and this summer. Y'all keep a lookout for that shit. We gonna be doing some live sets, man. I know I'll be trying to do this shit on the internet, but they be so fucking lame with the fucking copyright shit and trying to block people out and all types of shit. I hate it, but we gotta do what we gotta do. JR said, OT Genesis said, if Chris Rock made a joke about transgenders and Will did the same thing, would everybody still talk down on Will, or would everybody say Chris deserved it? That's a good question. That is a very good question. That is an extremely good question. And you want to know why? I think they would say Chris deserved it because the same people was out here saying, Dave Chappelle, you're next. Those motherfuckers are saying, Dave Chappelle, you're next. Why are you trying to advocate for another comedian's assault just because you don't like a joke? That's when comedy is going to go downhill, which it already is in a certain way. You know, all the comedians who are still going against the grain are like just banding together the whole comedy to where it's supposed to be. And people are trying to tear that fucking lane down to where people ain't even gonna go to comedy shows because the shit gonna be watered down. But I'm glad that people still going against the grain and not letting this shit happen, man. You can't. It's hella thunderstorms coming this way down south and windy. It's lit. How you gonna say hurry up? I'm trying to watch Wiz Khalifa after party. I should take your wrench away for some stupid shit like that. Who the fuck says that? I should take your wrench away. He said, I'm about to make a mixtape with all GMS beats. Hopefully no copyright infringements. Do it. Do it. I encourage that shit, man. You know what we do over here. I always post them links, man. I always post them links. Do that shit. I encourage everybody to do that shit. All my beats are free on the internet. Download them shits, rap to them, all that shit, all that good shit. What up, Ralph? He said a lot of black industry don't fuck with Chris Rock because of the Louis C.K. clip saying the N-word and Chris laughing with him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That did happen, huh? Oh, that was for y'all, Binky. That was just for y'all to post, man. I just wanted y'all to post it. I know y'all feeling good. I see y'all feeling good, feeling sleepy, feeling great, feeling good. How are you? How you hold on. Purging and starting to pack. Okay. That's crazy. That did happen, actually. Was that on the what show was that on? I forgot what show that was on. That was on some random ass show. Yeah, I remember they ate Chris alive for that shit, but hey, what can you do? He's in a room with his friends. Would Chris have checked them if they were behind the scenes? Got to keep that same energy. Hey, he did what he would have did behind the scenes. I believe, in my opinion. In my opinion, that's how I feel. I forgot Seinfeld went off harder than him and actually checked the motherfucker. They're like, how is Seinfeld being the motherfucker to tell this motherfucker how to move, and you being the silent one and being the one to laugh the shit off? That was the weird part. But I mean, even then, it's like, I don't really hold it against Chris for that. You know what I'm saying? Chris still ain't really did no fuck shit really like in the industry. That's probably probably a moment that probably caught him off guard. You know what I'm saying? That's something that happens to black people a lot. They get caught off guard in some instances with white people, and it's either how you gonna deal with it at that moment, or if you gonna play it off and just not make it out. Because some black people don't like to make awkward situations, especially in a comedy setting. Like, you sitting there for a comedy show and then something is said, and it's like you can either keep the motion of the show going, the vibe of the show going, or you can, split that shit up. That's all that is. He said, don't forget it. Chris caught backlash from the Good Hair movie too. Oh yeah. See, damn, Black Hippie. I gotta have you on the show. I gotta have you on the show to talk about some of this shit, because you be remembering some good shit. I forgot about that too. And then somebody just posted the fucking the flyer, the actual movie cover of that after the slap happened. They just showed Chris Rock sitting there smiling and it said "Good Hair" under it. I was like, man, these dudes are unstoppable. Chris didn't press charges. What are we missing? It's over between them. Yeah, Chris didn't press charges. I think he took it like a G. He didn't press charges. He knew what the fuck was gonna happen as far as like if he did press charges. Like, it was an action, there was a reaction. Yeah, Will went overboard, but shit, I made the joke, man. Fuck it. We'll move on. We will move on. Will didn't knock him out. Will didn't bust his lip. Will didn't do none of that. He just made his cheek sting for a little bit. He just made his cheek sting a little bit. That's all. Nigga can't take a slap. You ain't built right. But with that said, GMS fam, the green room, I enjoyed y'all today. I thank y'all so much for pulling up, continuously pulling up and showing love and your support here. YouTube, they want to try to demonetize us temporarily, but we ain't gonna let that happen. I still appreciate everybody who hit that like button, who subscribes, follows me on my socials. I follow everybody back. Hit the Cash app if you are feeling generous. Would be most appreciated. Support the GMS show. As soon as this motherfucking live broadcast is over, leave a comment in the comment section below under the video. Show some love. Put a GMS in the comments right now. Tomorrow I want to do an open show on StreamYard. So when you pull up tomorrow, or Friday, I want to do a StreamYard show. I want the GMS fam to tap in with me. Let's talk about some shit. Let's reflect on the week. Let's get to it. I agree, Binky. She is not good for that man. She is tearing down one of our legends, one of our icons right before our eyes. And I'm telling you, it always happens, man. Somehow, some way, our legends, our icons get tampered with out here in the public and somehow leave a stain on their name, or even worse. Will, if you can, separate yourself, my man. I know you love her, you will still be there for her, you'll still take care of her, but separate yourself. Don't worry about what the kids will think. Them motherfuckers are open-minded. You see how they motherfucking look. They are some open-minded kids. They'll understand. Shit. Shout out to Ralph S., Black Man America, Vale in the building, Arius Baby G, Black Hippie, Ricky King, Lukey, Toke Champs Podcast, JR Miller, Joe Blast, Binky Bianca. Shout out to Orenthal, the juice is loose. Theodora NYC. Appreciate y'all so much, man. Probably gonna go live later tonight on Instagram, so make sure you follow me there so we can chop it up, kick it, play some music, smoke a little bit. You know how we do. Kid at Heart in the building. Yes, sir. Hit that like button on the way out. Every single one of y'all, man. Especially my mods. Leave a like under the video as soon as this live is over. Much appreciated. Thank y'all for your support. Joe Blast, I see you, brother. He said I never liked Jada. Well, damn. GMS fan, we out. I see you, Trey.